A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on Channel 1 NTV. We start off with a look at the headlines. Minister of External Affairs, Professor lte2707201101tfrr, holds discussions on matters concerning illicit immigration on the sidelines of the ASEAN summit. The strike action launched by the ambulance drivers in Anuradhapura spread to Pulau Naru. Tropical storm lashes Philippines. Minister of External Affairs, Professor lte2707201101tfrr, who is attending the 18th ASEAN Summit in Bali, raised concerns on matters relating to illegal migration in the context of regional security. The issue of illicit migration, together with repercussions on regional security and law and order aspects, received a sharp focus in the discussions of foreign ministers at the Bali conference. Minister lte2707201101tfrr had held discussions with his counterparts in New Zealand, Australia and Canada during the sidelines of the conference. According to a communique issued by the Foreign Ministry a few months ago, Professor lte2707201101tfrr discussed with his counterparts in Thailand the elements of an overall strategy to deal with the problems pertaining to illicit migration. The communique goes on to note that Minister Professor tte2707201101tfrr, citing recent observations by representatives of some Western government and the UNHCR, emphasized that asylum seekers on board these vessels had no legitimate claim and that they are merely economic refugees. The strike action, which was launched by the ambulance drivers in the Anuradhapura district owing to an assault on one of their peers in the Nochiagam area, has now spread to the Pulau Naru district. Secretary of the Association of Ambulance Drivers of the Anuradhapura branch, KP Dharmapala, said that until all individuals connected to the incident are apprehended, they will continue with their strike action.
The trade union action was launched yesterday by ambulance drivers and other staff drivers attached to the health sector in the Anuradhapura district owing to an assault on one of the ambulance drivers in the Nochiagam area. The assaulted ambulance driver was admitted to the Nochiagam hospital and was later transferred to the Anuradhapura teaching hospital. The police said that an extensive investigation has been launched to arrest two more suspects in connection with the assault. A high-ranking police officer in the area stated that 3 suspects connected to the incident have already been arrested and have been placed under protective custody.
The chairman of the Madhya Pradesh Sabha has been arrested in connection with an incident of assault. He had allegedly assaulted the secretary of the Madhya Pradesh Sabha. The police said that the suspect is currently being interrogated. Meanwhile, the police said that they have recorded a statement from the secretary of the Pradesh Sabha, who is currently receiving treatment in hospital. The incident had arisen as a result of the secretary not authorizing a payment that had been recommended by the chairman of the Pradesh Sabha. An agreement was signed today to construct the first ever tinned fish factory in Sri Lanka under the patronage of Minister of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, Dr. Rajendra Senaratne. The agreement was inked between the officials attached to the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources and the officials of the local company which will be setting up the factory. The factory, which is to be built in Galle, will produce 10,000 tins of fish per day. Dr. Senaratne said that at present, the daily demand for 50,000 tins of fish in Sri Lanka. The police arrested a lorry driver who was on the run after committing 4 accidents in the Gokarala area in Masiripura. The police noted that the lorry, which was transporting a stock of clothes belonging to a private company, had fled after colliding with a bus and an army jeep.
The police further noted that the lorry, which was heading to the Malchiripur road via the Aman-Pollenavar road, had run over a motorcyclist who was said to be chasing the lorry in question. The 27-year-old motorcyclist, who sustained injuries in the incident, succumbed to his injuries upon being admitted to the Kurunagala Teaching Hospital. The driver of the lorry, who was taken into custody by the police and army, was produced before the Gokarala District Medical Officer. Meanwhile, the police further stated that another lorry, which arrived to unload the stock of goods that was being transported in the lorry, which was seized by the police, was burned down by the area residents in Ambampola.
Western Province Chief Minister Prasanna Ranthoga says that steps have been taken to recruit 1,300 teachers in order to fill the teaching vacancies in the Western Province. He added that applications have been called from graduates for this purpose. The Chief Minister added that 400 vacancies are available for Tamil language teachers in the province as well. Marumela Trade Fair and Carnival is scheduled to commence at the public grounds in the Kurunegala area today. The event is organized by the Old Boys Association of the Marvan and Marapal Central College together with News First.
The Marumela Trade Fair and Carnival, which will commence today, will go until the 31st of this month. Various programs and activities have been organized, including musical shows featuring many popular singers. These shows will take place every night during the carnival. Meanwhile, preparations are underway to conduct screen tests this afternoon at the Mobile News First studio, which has been put up at the carnival. One lucky individual who will be chosen from the screen tests will have the opportunity to present a Live at 55 bulletin live from the News First studio at the carnival grounds. Various other activities have been planned to bring out the talents of the youth in the area.
The Inter-School League Rugby tournament concluded last week. Let's now take a look at the final standings.
The Inter-Schools Rugby tournament was played under 3 divisions. Royal College Colombo emerged champions in the A division. Incidentally, the bottom 4 teams of the table will be demoted to B division next season. The bottom 4 of the points table include St. Thomas's College Mount Lavinia, Dharmaraj College Kandy, Wesley College Colombo and Thurston College Colombo. Vidyartha College Kandy and D.S. Senanayaka College Colombo will be promoted to the A division next season after their good performance in the B division this season. Thereby, Royal College Colombo, Isipatana College Colombo, Trinity College Kandy, St. Peter's College Bambalapitiya, Kingswood College Kandy, St. Anthony's College Katugastota, St. Joseph's College Maradana and Science College Mount Lavinia will remain in the top division next season.
Well, with that, we wrap up this edition of Lunchtime News, but be sure to join us on our updates. Until then, take care.